Hey guys, welcome back to hashtag AskBRP. We're on episode number 32. Today I'm going to explain or try to answer just one specific question that I get a lot, which is what kind of items do you take at Boca Raton Pawn? It's a great question because obviously most pawn shops will take anything. They'll take DVDs, they'll take old clothes, they'll take electronics, they'll take Rolex watches, they'll take cars. There's so many things that they take. At Boca Raton Pawn, though, we're a bit different. We only take three specific categories of items: jewelry, watches, and handbags. And that's it. We don't take anything else. We don't take electronics. We don't take musical instruments. We're not a normal pawn shop. So I like to try to explain to people like exactly what we take, because we're in Boca Raton, Florida. We're in an affluent area. So we have a little niche for high-end luxury items. But still, people think that, maybe we'll take a nice Apple computer or this or that. But honestly, just throughout the years, there have been so many problems with electronics and things getting sold and coming back, or getting pawned and then they're not worth as much as they were when we first took them, because it's technology, that we really limited ourselves and brand ourselves only to be high-end and only to take those three specific categories of items. When it comes to jewelry, we take anything that's gold, anything that's solid gold, so nothing gold plated, nothing costume, just 10 karat, 18 karat, 22 karat, 14 karat gold. 14 karat obviously would be the most popular, but we'll take chains, we'll take rings with stones in it, bracelets, all that kind of stuff. Anything that you can put on the scale and weigh and and melt if we had to, we can take. We like to take diamonds. We prefer that they're a carat or larger. Most of the time, if it's an engagement ring with a diamond that's a carat or smaller, it will normally just pass on it, because when you go to purchase those at like a Jared or a Kay's or a Zales, a lot of times they have a super high retail, and the price we're going to offer the customer is just so low, even though it's the right price, even though it's not an unfair price or a price where we're ripping them off. It just seems like it because they paid so much at a store like that. So we just tend to pass on those. Plus, it's a little easier for us to sell the bigger stones because that's the kind of clientele that we have. And we also take obviously designer pieces like Van Cleef and Alhambra, Cartier, Tiffany. We tend to pay a premium for those brands. Van Cleef would be number one, especially their Alhambra collection. It just holds its value incredibly well. As far as watches go, a rule of thumb in my book is Rolex or better. We do take brands that I would consider not as good as Rolex, like Tag Heuer or Breitling, but we're a little bit more specific. Like old Tags, old Breitlings are a little bit harder for us to buy. We tend, Tag Heuer recently, the last 5 years, has actually been making some amazing watches. They don't hold their value as well as a Rolex, but they do hold their value, and we can sell them. But yeah, Rolex are better. So brands like Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, Vacheron, Panerai, those kind of watches we love to buy. They're like, a Rolex is as good as cash. You come in with a stainless steel Submariner, you go to basically any pawn shop, to be honest with you, but especially ours, you can get cash for it right away. And the third category, handbags, we also like to take, but we have to be super specific. There are three brands primarily that we take: Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and Hermes. That's pretty much it. We do take on occasion Prada or Celine or YSL, but they need to, same like with Tag and Breitling, they need to be the more recent, higher end, better quality models. And even those don't sell that well. I like to buy, if I buy them, I like to buy them very inexpensively because they sit on the shelf for a long time. For whatever reason, it's Louis, it's Chanel, and Hermes, and those are the ones that sell. So we've become a lot more narrow in what we accept on a loan or buy in the last couple of years. But I think for us as a shop, it's helped us brand ourselves better. We consider ourselves BRP luxury now. We're only high end, and I think it's for the success of the store, I think. So when people ask me, what kind of items we take, I specifically say jewelry, watches, handbags. That's it. Obviously, like I explained in the last video, we have a gold Beatles album, I mean, if you come in with something super, super rare like that, you know, I'll definitely take a look and give an opportunity. But no DVDs, no electronics, nothing like that. Jewelry, watches, handbags. So that's it, guys. That was episode 32 of #AskBRP. Hopefully you get a better feel for the kind of items that we take here. Please don't call me asking if we buy DVDs or electronics or iPhones. Please, 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 please. It is so annoying. Jewelry, watches, handbags. That's it. Remember, follow me on Instagram at Boca Raton Pawn, Snapchat BRP Luxury, and we'll see you soon.